Hey guys, good morning. Cajun Mortgage Guy coming at you. Gonna preach a little bit, hopefully teach a little bit to you today about tax season. It's the beginning of February. I'm sure you're staring at your W-2 and you're thinking, oh my God, what can I do with this money? I can get new rims for my car. I can get a big screen 3D TV for my apartment. But let me tell you something, guys. That's not what you need to be doing with your money. You need to use your tax return this year to put yourself in a position to build wealth. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach you guys a quick lesson about Johnny A and Johnny B and show you why owning a house is the most important financial decision you can ever make in your life. Using your tax return to become a homeowner is going to set you apart from Johnny A and Johnny B. So here's Johnny A. He's right here. Johnny A takes his tax return and he buys him a house. Johnny B over here, well, he lives in an apartment. So as you can see, Johnny A and Johnny B, they're the same person. This is obviously going to be a finance class. It's not going to be an art class, and it sure as hell ain't going to be a handwriting class. So just go ahead and play along with me here. These guys are the exact same person. They're both 25 years old. They both have the same job. They're going to have the same job for the next 20 years, and they basically have the exact same life. Everything is the same about Johnny A as the same as Johnny B. Except Johnny A decides that he's going to own a home, okay? The average apartment in Houston right now costs $1,500 a month. So Johnny B, well, he's paying $1,500 a month over here, which comes out to about $18K a year that he's throwing away on rent. Johnny A, he's smart. For his $1,500 a month, he was able to buy a house. The average price you can buy for $1,500 a month is about $180K. So, now this guy who's the exact same, he owns a home for $180K. He's renting an apartment for $18K a year. Nothing changes in their life. They're both 25 years old right now. When they are both 55 years old, they live the exact same life. Johnny A is going to be worth about $500K more than Johnny B, because Johnny B's been throwing his money away from rent. Let me show you how that works. First of all, the average rate of appreciation in the United States over the last 30 years is 4%. So we're going to use that. If you buy a $180K house today and it appreciates at 4%, in 30 years when Johnny B is 55 years old, this house will be worth about $480,000 in the year 2050, okay? This guy is going to have an asset that's completely paid off that's worth $480,000. This guy's 55 and ready to retire, and he has zero because he's been throwing away his rent for 30 years. The only thing that is different about these two guys is that one has been buying a house and one has been renting. Not to mention that he has a nice house with a pretty yard, his kids have a lot more room to play, and he loves life. He has a good school district because he lives in a nice neighborhood. And Johnny B, well, he got dents in his car. He has to deal with people knocking on his door. He has to deal with noisy upstairs neighbors. Rough life for Johnny B. They live the exact same life, except Johnny A has a house and he has $500K because he used this year's tax return to buy a house. So guys, think about this year while you're looking at your W-2. Maybe you're in a position that you can buy a $180,000 house. We have 0 down payment programs right now, and the highest down payment program we have right now is about 3.5% for an FHA loan down to 580 credit score. So that means, worst case scenario, you can get an $180,000 house this year for $5 or $6 grand out of pocket, which is probably what your tax return is going to be. So don't take your money and waste it on a big screen TV. Don't go get rims for your car. Make sure you get in a house this year. Now, once you get into the house, all your interest, everything you pay, this $18,000 a year you pay, that becomes a tax write-off. So guess what's going to happen? Next year, you're going to get twice the tax return because now you have an $18,000 deduction because you're a homeowner. So, once you own your home, then you can use next year's large tax return to go buy that 3D TV and hang it in your game room in your own house instead of hanging it in your apartment. Alright guys, give us a call. You see the number right here. We'll show you how to take this year's tax return and become a homeowner. We have tons of programs. We have tons of guys waiting to help you. Use this lesson to build wealth. The pillar of building wealth in America is making your dream come true and buying your home. Let us help you, show you how to use your tax return to do that. Talk to you guys soon. Free lesson from the Cajun Mortgage Guy.